Welcome to Aster CMI Hospital, where the world comes for international healthcare solutions.
Hi everybody, my name is David Clarke and I'm a retired chiropractor living in India momentarily before I retire back into Sydney, Australia. And my story is that I've been practicing chiropractic outside of Australia for the last 37 years, 32 years in Dubai, and the last 5 years partially in Goa, where we have a resort. And the story is, the reason I'm in this hospital is because in 2008, they found a murmur in one of the valves of my heart, the aortic valve, and they said that I had a little bit of a stenosis and that one day I may need to have it replaced. So for the last 8 years I've been having this thing monitored, and a few months ago I realized I'd reached a point where I really needed to have the operation. So living in India at the time, I started to ask around, is it possible to have the replacement done in India? And I found out that in Bangalore, which is now called Bengaluru, there is a world-class cardiac surgeon by the name of Dr. Dixit, who's done multiple thousands of these operations. I think it's up to 30,000 at the moment. And he has a world-class team to support him. So by reputation, I decided to fly to Bangalore from Goa and have a consultation with him. And as a result of that consultation, I decided that this is the place to have the operation done. On the 4th of January 2017, I checked into the hospital and was prepared for the operation the following day. And my experience of the operation was just beyond compare. It was just simply amazing. Being in the healing arts myself and having 10,000 patients of my own over the years, I can certainly understand from a patient's point of view how they feel about having the best care that they can get. And I can assure everybody watching this that if you find your way to the Aster Hospital in Bangalore, that Dr. Dixit is definitely your man. So the operation was performed on the 4th, and on the 5th they put me into ICU, and that in and of itself was an amazing experience, because the person that everybody seems to be allocated a dedicated caretaker for the ICU experience, and they actually sit a chair at the end of your bed, and then he's there all night long for the first night, making sure that all the systems are go. And I was very impressed with the care of the whole ICU team. Okay, after the ICU experience, you're brought to your room, and from then on, it's unbelievable how the nursing staff then take over from the ICU crew to look after you. And it's non-stop, all day long. They're at your beck and call in a very, very well-appointed treatment room. So I can't speak highly enough of the nursing staff, and they're here 24/7, obviously. So if anybody has any concerns about the kind of nursing, they're all highly qualified and very professional. So thumbs up to all the nursing staff. While in your recovery room, the specialist, Dr. Dixit, and his crew, his whole crew, they visit you every day to see how you're doing and giving you any recommendations that may be appropriate to help you speed up the recovery. And that was a very pleasant surprise for me, that the actual specialist and his whole crew take time out to come and visit you at some point through the day, just to check on you to make sure that you're happy and everything's going according to Hoyle. Food and beverage side of the service that the Aster Hospital provides, in that they tailor make your meals according to your taste, and that's organised by a specific dietitian that's allocated to you, who visits you almost on a daily basis to make sure that you're getting the kind of food that you like and that you need. And she then passes those recommendations over to the food and beverage department, and they then fulfill the requirements of preparing the food. And that in and of itself is very unusual, in that the food and beverage manager for me visited me every day personally and asked, is there anything that we can do to improve the food for you? Which I've never heard of this in any hospital anywhere in the world, where they actually come and check on you on a daily basis. So I was very impressed with that. So as far as the food is concerned, you get the kind of food that you like and that is nutritious for you. So hats off to all the food and beverage staff. How I feel after the operation, I'm in my 8th day now after the operation, and I feel amazing, absolutely amazing. And everybody that's in the surgery team are all very happy with me, and I'm going to be discharged tomorrow, and I can certainly say that the whole experience of coming here and having the valve replaced was first class, and I'm just thrilled that I did. Bonus points of the particular hospital that I'm in at the moment with the Aster is that it's very near the airport, so international patients that may be flying in, it's just a hop, step and a jump from here to the airport, and that's very, very useful, because Bangalore traffic can be quite busy, but it's just down the road from the airport. So anybody thinking about the location, where's the hospital in relation to the airport, it's just a few minutes down the road. The fees that I did a cost comparison with my home country, and quite frankly, the whole experience is just a fraction of what I would have paid back in my home country. So anybody who's doing a cost comparison, I really encourage you to check out whatever your health needs are with the Aster Hospital, because they will give you a quote. If you phone the hospital, you'll be allocated a particular person who will actually sit you down or email you, or over the phone you can get a quote and do a cost comparison with your home country. That's exactly what I did. I came here and I got, first of all, I met Dr. Dixit and was very happy with him first off, and then they gave me a quote for an entire package for my whole stay here, and it was, as I said, just a fraction of what I would have paid back in Australia. So all in all, my experience here has been absolutely thrilling and amazing, and I highly recommend anybody who wants to have any sort of surgical procedure done from any one of their 12 different departments. They have every specialty here you can imagine in this very modern facility. I must mention that the first impression when you walk into the lobby of this hospital, it's only a few months old, and it is up to the minute compared to any hospital anywhere in the world. You will be very amazed at the modern facility that it is, and all the administrative staff are on beck and call 24 hours a day, and so I highly recommend that anybody who's looking for healthcare, this is the place to come. Thank you.